Google had a chance to fix our email experience for the better, but they ultimately failed. As we explore some of the new ways companies are trying to improve the email experience in our series on the future of email, I think it's important to take a look back at some of the decisions companies made that led to where email is today and what that means for email going forward. And I can't think of a better example of this than the Google product, Inbox by Gmail. Google is one of the most popular players in email today. They revolutionized email back with the debut of Gmail on April 1st, 2004. Gmail had some industry-leading features at the time, like 1 gig of cloud storage, it could search for keywords in all of your emails, and its advanced JavaScript code allowed the interface to be much smoother than the competition when it launched. It made email modern for that era. But since then, I'd argue that email has just not changed a whole lot, and overall, I think email, at least in my opinion, can be stressful and just downright no fun to use a lot of the time. And this applies to lots of different email services out there and clients, including Gmail today. Now, part of this is due to the culture that has developed around email, and then part of it is due to the technology itself. The user interface of a lot of email clients consists of a cluttered mess. Everything just stacks everything on top of itself. It's just kind of a nightmare. And Gmail is no exception. When you look at the modern Gmail design, there's just a lot to look at, and not in a good way. It's cluttered. Now, sure, there are ways to hide certain things. Go to a tab view, but you still have that long sidebar. The font size by default is small, and the way the emails are stacked, it's like reading rows of an Excel spreadsheet. This brings us to Inbox by Gmail. Now, don't get too excited because Google killed this service off last year in 2019. Now, there are a couple of hacks you can use to get your current Gmail to look like Inbox by Gmail and behave in similar ways, and we'll get to those at the end of this video. Inbox by Gmail was more of a revolution than a mere iteration on the original Gmail concept. Gone was having to worry about archiving messages, remarking things as unread, sorting emails into folders. Inbox was truly different, and it introduced some ideas that are now present in new email products like Hey that we'll dive into a little later on in our series exploring the future of email. One of the biggest changes Inbox made was introducing the idea that email should be sorted broadly into 3 areas: inbox, snooze, and done. Done is basically archiving in Gmail today. However, the name change is more important than you may think. It forced users to think of their inbox like a task list. When you were done with an email, you just click done and it goes into the done section. If you don't have time to read an email or respond to it, just snooze it and it'll come back into the inbox at the time you set. You could also get to snoozed emails from the sidebar as well. If you want to pin an email to the top of your inbox, you could do that, and this is also where reminders that you created would be stored as well. Another major change Inbox made to Gmail was with the UI. It gave elements more breathing room, more white space between text. The blue color, in my opinion, was easier on the eyes and brings more a sense of calm to the UI versus the more alarming red that Gmail used at the time. Emails were laid out chronologically, however they were grouped together. Emails from today, this week, this month, and then other months. It made it very easy to scroll through. Also, it pulled certain links out of emails, like links to Google Docs or calendar events, in big preview windows within each email card, which I still prefer to the way Gmail does it today. Now, if you were a fan of Inbox, you've noticed that I haven't mentioned the feature that probably was the best part of the entire experience, and that was bundles. Google would automatically bundle together emails into specific categories: travel, promotions, social, finance, and purchases. It was a lifesaver when you tried to get all of your trip emails together, like your flight tickets, car reservations, and hotel accommodations. Inbox would also automatically group all of these emails together into a specific trip. You could also teach Inbox to put certain emails into these bundles as well. Later on in Inbox's life, Google added a nifty undo send feature that would give users 10 seconds to undo sending a message. They also added smart replies, which are auto-generated short replies that you can quickly use to respond to an email in one tap. Now, if you're thinking that some of these features sound eerily similar to the features on Gmail today, you are right. A lot of the features from Gmail today were actually imported from Inbox by Gmail, like snoozing emails. Well, it's great that Gmail did move some of the features from Inbox by Gmail over to Gmail. Where Google failed here is they did not bring over bundles, and they did not bring over Inbox's UI and fix Gmail's UI. Inbox's UI was more simple. To me, it was easier to get things done with Inbox's 3 categories, and with bundles, Inbox was actually trying to declutter the Inbox experience by bundling up all the emails that you just don't care about so they don't take up as much space in the UI. Gmail just doesn't really do that. This is a key element that other services like Hey have adopted. Hey even renamed the inbox to Inbox to emphasize only important stuff should go here, but oddly, Gmail didn't adopt this concept. Gmail did add a tab view that is similar to bundles, but it's just not at the same time. It doesn't, for example, collapse all of your promotional emails in the inbox into one line, allowing you to mark all of them as done in case you don't have time to go through and read them. So why didn't Google adopt Inbox's UI for Gmail, and is there a way currently today to get Gmail to look like what Inbox by Gmail did? Well, to answer the first question, my guess here is a lot of people rely on Gmail. And when I say a lot of people, I mean like millions of people. So it may just have been that doing that substantial of a UI change for that large of a user base was just not something that Google wanted to do. Gmail is super powerful and allows you to work through your email in several different ways. So Google likely needs to continue to support different ways its millions of users use email, which doesn't afford it as much wiggle room to be much more opinionated about how email should work as newer players are like SparkMail and Hey. But that doesn't explain why Google just didn't bring over the inbox look as an option to Gmail and also bring over bundles. That way, if it was optional, you wouldn't be forcing this change on all of your users, but you would have given users the choice to enable it if they wanted to. That to me seems like the best option for this, and I just still don't know why Google didn't do it. Now, if you want your current Gmail today to look like Inbox by Gmail of yesterday, there is a way to do that. You can do that through Chrome browser extensions. I use both Inbox Theme for Gmail and Inbox in Gmail as my extensions to get me that classic Inbox look, and overall it works quite well. Now, if you're interested in trying something completely different from Gmail that does build off the foundations of Inbox by Gmail, you should definitely check out our next episode in our series exploring the future of email. It's going to be about Hey by Basecamp, the now famous service that went up against Apple and their App Store policies. So make sure you're subscribed to our channel so you don't miss out on that next episode. Now, if you liked this video and found it helpful, make sure you hit that thumbs up button below and let me know in the comments if you miss Inbox by Gmail as much as I do. Well, that'll do it for me. I'm Josh Tedder for 6 Months Later. Thanks for watching.